Going on 80K Sports Performance families, Ryan here with this week's Coach's Corner. And this week I wanted to talk about something that I've been talking about a little bit with some of our middle school athletes that I coach, and that is the idea that results aren't going to come by accident, and that just going through the motions week in and week out isn't going to get you to where you want to go. And in talking to a lot of our middle schoolers, their goals are to get faster, to get stronger, to be better at sport XYZ, and kind of as we're getting into the middle of our session, making sure that those athletes are continuing to push themselves week in and week out. Because we have some athletes who kind of get complacent and, okay, I'm lifting this weight, I'm going to do this same weight as I did last week. But the conversation that I've been having with them is, if you want to see results and you want to get stronger, you want to get faster, well, then we need to be pushing things, and we need to be striving to get better week in and week out. And that these results that they're looking for aren't happening by accident. They don't happen from just coming in and checking the box and going through the motions. It's, hey, can I push myself a little bit more than last week? Can I improve my technique a little bit more on an exercise or on my sprints? Can I give a little bit more effort here or there? So then that way we continue to see results through our training. So there's one thing of just kind of going through the motions, checking the box, saying, hey, I trained this week, I went and I did a workout. And then there's a difference between actually coming in and training hard and working for those results that you're looking for. And I think that that's something that can be lost on some of our athletes as well as adults that we train, is that if you have goals and you want to see progress, it's not going to happen by accident. It's coming through consistent week in, week out effort while you're in your training sessions, but then also making sure that we're prepared for our training sessions, fueling up beforehand, refueling afterwards, and then working that recovery. Because if you work hard for an hour in the gym, there's still 23 hours in the day that you can still be working to get better through our sleep, our nutrition, our hydration. So again, those results, they're not coming by accident. So if you are looking to continue to make progress in your training, make sure you're not just checking the box, you're pushing, we're working harder to strive to get a little bit better each day. If you have questions about how you can keep pushing, feel free to reach out. We can talk about how we can help you or your athlete. We'll see you in next week's Coach's Corner.